Darrell, thanks so much for joining us. This is a historic moment in New Hope's history, a Thursday night service. Why are you doing it?
Well, about a year ago, as we were planning for our Great Day of Service last October, I remember we were promoting the event in our celebration service on Facebook in the community, and I got a message from somebody that's in the community asking, have we considered offering a service during the week for people who work or might not be able to attend church on Sunday? And that just planted a seed in my head that, man, there really aren't any churches in our area that are trying to reach out to people who, for one reason or another, may not be able to attend church on Sunday. I began thinking, man, what an opportunity that there's a whole demographic of people out there who are not being reached by the churches in our community, and what an opportunity that might be for us to fill that need.
So what can people expect from the Thursday night service? Is it going to be longer or shorter than Sunday morning? Can people come casual? What can they expect from that service?
Yeah, basically our service is going to follow the same format as Sunday morning, but we are going to try to streamline some things. One of our goals is going to be to have the service over in an hour, in respect for people during the work week, having to get up the next morning for work and school. And I'll also say, in terms of dress and atmosphere, we want people to feel like they can come as they are. There's no expectation whatsoever. We want it to be a very casual feel to the service overall. If you're coming straight from work, if you're coming from school or from the ball field or wherever, we want you to feel like you can come as you are and be perfectly comfortable here. There's absolutely no expectation.
Well, speaking of the people that come from work or school or practice, a lot of people would be hungry at that time. Is there any possibility of some food here?
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to be serving a light meal each week from 5:30 to 6:30 over in the FLC, and then worship will begin at 6:30. And we just want to provide every convenience we can for people who are rushing around from work or from the ball field or from school. So yeah, that'll be an option. We'll be taking up donations from people when they come to eat to help cover the cost of that. But yeah, we'll be offering a light meal just to make it that much more convenient for people.
So let me ask you this. How would you answer this question if somebody were to say, well, if it's the same service, Thursday and Sunday, why should I come to both? What's the point of coming to both? And, I'm reminded, you're from Atlanta, I'm reminded of something Louis Giglio once said. He's from Atlanta, a pastor there. He said they've got 4 services at their church, and he says when it's time for their 4th service, it's not just round 4 to him. He said, I need the gospel right now. I need worship right now. Is that the mentality that you want your regular Sunday morning attenders to have, where they have a role to play in both services?
Right, absolutely. That's one thing that I want to approach Thursday night as an amazing opportunity for ministry, for sharing the gospel with people who may not otherwise be hearing it. I want our staff, I want our church members, even people who come as visitors, I want all of our approach to be that Thursday night is unique. It's a different way of reaching people that we're not otherwise reaching. You might come on Sunday morning and feel like, well, if Thursday night's the same thing, I don't need to be here. Or the vice versa. You might come on Thursday night and say, well, I don't need to be here on Sunday. But I want to change that attitude. I want to change that mentality of, this isn't just for me. This is an opportunity for me to share the gospel with people. And man, Thursday night's going to create an opportunity by bringing in people who otherwise may not be attending church anywhere, being exposed to the gospel anywhere. It's your chance for ministry. Whether it's serving food for dinner, whether it's helping out in the nursery and preschool, whether it's being a section leader or working at the Connection Center or serving communion or whatever it might be, it's an opportunity to be a part of ministry and sharing the gospel with people who would otherwise never hear it. If anything, I might say Thursday night may even be a bigger opportunity than anything we're doing right now on Sunday morning.
So any final thoughts you have, maybe some bullet points, some other things that are advantages of this, maybe like a Colts season ticket holder gets to go Thursday night now, or some other opportunities, or a follow-up question as well is, can you tell people all the different ways they can help getting the word out about this? Absolutely,
yeah. There's so many reasons I think Thursday night's going to be an advantage for people. It might be that you work a type of job where you're 4 on, 4 off, or or nights or whatever, and Thursday night might just line up to be a more convenient time for you to be here. It might be that your family's planning a weekend getaway. You still have an opportunity to come to worship. It might be that you just simply are better in the evenings, and this is going to be a more convenient option for you that you prefer. Whatever the reason, we would love to give people that kind of an option, so that Sunday morning is not the only opportunity they have to come and worship. I can see all kinds of different ways that people can utilize our Thursday night service, both for serving others and for making sure that they get an opportunity to be a part of worship on a weekly basis. We're only going to grow, we're only going to get the word out into our community if we're willing to talk about it, if we're willing to invite our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, if we're willing to put it out there on social media, to pick up the phone and give the invite. That's the only way it happens. Otherwise, nobody hears about it. And so the challenge really is, our people have got to engage this in a way that says this is an opportunity to share the gospel. Pick up the phone and call someone. Invite someone to Sunday morning, to Thursday night, whenever it is. And let's make New Hope known in this community so that we can make the gospel known in this community.